The commercials are all filled with cookies, fast food, things that look very appetizing.
In today's world of unhealthy eating, fast processed food reigns supreme.
Processed foods are filled with preservatives, and it's just not nutritionally adequate.
3 fish fillets. Thank you.
It's cheap and appealing, especially if you only have a few bucks a day to eat.
It's hard. I really think that people should be eating better.
At a time when more people are without jobs, homeless, or on disability, many are on supplemental nutrition assistance, fighting to get their bare necessities. As a result, Oregon ranks #1 in the nation for the number of people on food assistance, so I wanted to see what it was like.
I think I'm gonna pay the extra $1 to go organic. $9.62. Probably just gonna get this guy.
Could I eat healthy on the same amount of food stamps?
This little yogurt right here is $1.57.
The average amount I would get would be $96 a month, or just over $3 a day, on the healthiest meal I could find.
$24 a week diet, I think it would be extremely difficult, especially if you want to eat healthy.
Day 1 of the food stamp diet. I was feeling pretty good about it. The only problem is I ran out of money before I can get all the food groups that I need. Sticking to the basic groups, I had to be flexible with all my ingredients. Most days I stretched my breakfast items out. The 2 eggs I had planned for breakfast, I ate closer to lunch to keep me from being hungry later. Rice cakes and peanut butter. And dinner, organic free-range chicken with organic greens and brown rice. But I'm still not getting all the nutrients I need, and I'm really hungry, but I've already spent my money. Actually, I went over $5. So I wanted to find out how things got this way. Why are all of the bad foods so cheap, and why are all the good foods so expensive? I headed to the growers market.
There's no comparison. This is where you get the real deal.
We're used to, in this country, we're used to getting this incredibly inexpensive meat because the meat growers are subsidized through those grains, and our animals are not fed those grains.
She's talking about commodity crops. Every year, billions of federal dollars are given to farms through the Farm Bill. Farmers get compensated for growing huge amounts of corn, soybeans, wheat, cotton, and rice to make things like hydrogenated oils, trans fat, and high fructose corn syrup.
And that's why high fructose corn syrup is so inexpensive, because the corn growers have a huge subsidy for growing lots and lots of corn to make high fructose corn syrup, which of course only adds weight to all of us.
Which is in everything. But these farmers growing local fruits, vegetables, and free-range meats don't get those federal dollars. It's more expensive as a result.
These are so expensive because the animals are real, they're raised in a real environment. They're not raised on the cheapest feed they can get, which is the subsidized corn and soy, of course.
Now it's starting to make sense.
Yes, please. And I'll take some, a little bit of kale too.
During the process of filling up on samples at the market, I ran into this woman.
I got $10 in food stamps today. I'm gonna buy some produce for my house.
Working only part-time, she was getting less than $100 a month. Now she has a little boy to take care of. And with a little help from food stamps, she's able to make ends meet, but barely.
Now that I'm a new mother.
For me, the food stamp diet long-term would be nearly impossible. I couldn't afford all the necessary food groups. I was hungry, I couldn't concentrate, or even sleep well. Travis Cook,